Hi, fancy meeting you here in this little old place. I'm Tish, and this is an Echo Echo Unplanned Live. Woo! I am redonkulously tired. I think I fell asleep before at my desk. And what else? It's 11:30. I've got a big day tomorrow, last day, and look, we've got a spiffy sausage dog. He's a pride sausage. Very cute. Alright, I'm just gonna put this on Instagram. Yeah, so what we're gonna do, thanks for dropping by. Thanks for being a friend. Thanks for everything. Very grateful person. Yeah, please like and subscribe if you are keen. So today we're going to have a look at a video that somebody who went to Monations is recorded, which was I think the entire conversation that Todd Duncan had. And I don't know who he is, but I saw him on the plane down there. The plane down there? No, what am I thinking of? God damn it. What was I thinking? Oh, no, wait. So I had seen his before he got their plane. Like he was taking a flight and he did something. What did he do? A TikTok? Yeah. Oh, I've got one person in the chat. I didn't send my thing. Hello, person in the chat. How are you? Hi, Janet. How are you? I'm just posting on Instagram that I'm live. All right. So, Todd Duncan, I think, is one of these like coach guru jerks. So, we're going to watch it. Hopefully, the sound isn't terrible. Okay, thanks, Janet. Much appreciated. All right. I have to stop complaining. Oh, but I like complaining. It is my hobby and pastime. I like to do that. All right, let's find this video.
That you start to see selling.
Stop. Okay, so I'm gonna do this one so you can see my little facey face. All right, and it'd probably be like best to not watch the video of the thing because it's as shaky as anything. So, as you can see, Todd is in the big arena. Not Karina, the arena. I deserve to be like brutally murdered for those comments. I'm sorry. All right. This was so Todd Duncan was keynote speaker, and so was Tony Robbins. So I don't know this guy. I do know Tony Robbins. All right, let's have a listen.
As not selling at all, and then you start to understand that the best way to build your business is to believe in yourself, to believe in the product, to believe in what you're doing for the world and what you're doing for other people. Does that sound good? All right. So let's start. I want to ask a question. How many of you would like to make $1,000 a day? Okay. So that's a good goal, right? So this is what.
Please let me know if you can't hear the sound, but it's like, how many people would like to? How about I talk normal? Sorry, I'm back over here. Oh, hi. Not that, Kate. All right. I'm hearing and understanding it pretty well, so hopefully you can too. Yeah, everybody wants to earn the $1,000, dude. How are you gonna do that with mindset? Oh, thank you, Janet. I was gonna ask Janet, like in the Instagram DMs, but since she's here, so I was looking through the Elamir Telegram chat for somebody called for the guy who had that who was recruited from being in hospital. His name is Mark B, but I think I've got a full name for him. So I might send you an Instagram, not right this second, but stay tuned because Janet, she is a good researcher. All right, let's keep going.
$1,000 looks like. And some of you are already making $1,000 a day. Is that correct? Not enough. But if you're making $1,000 a day, how about $1,000 an hour? Does that sound good?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So then the question is it possible that you can earn $1,000 a minute?
Where's the treasure?
Well, it all depends on what you think in your mind, right? So how do you realize to get $1,000 you have to do some work? Okay, how many of you are prepared to do some work for $1,000? I can't hear you.
Do we have one phone or two? We only have one. Okay, see if anybody else has a phone call. I have a ball. I just need a block. I need to help me get my block out of the bag.
Oh, geez. What is happening right now? I have no idea. Okay. And the ladies who have filmed this speech are chatting because he's holding something up. Ugh.
Holy cow, what a moment! What a moment! Now we have. Now we've got it all.
What? What? So I think he might have been holding up money and then someone went and snatched it. I'm very confused. Yeah. Hard to understand. And the lady, whoever's speaking in the high pitched voice, nails on a chalkboard.
Oh my gosh, round of applause, wake up. Wake up, now, the whole session. Action matters. Action matters, write it down. Action matters, write it down. Write it down, write it down, write it down. Now listen carefully, please. A lot of you stood up. You started to tell me you wanted the money. Some of you realized I wasn't going out there. And some of you got out your seat, you kind of came up and you were kind of going, I wonder if I should go or not go. We had somebody over here in the wing. She was the first person I thought was going to hit the stage. And then she just stopped for a second. She froze, right? And then all of a sudden, it's like somebody gave somebody permission. I'm going up there. I didn't even get that handed to her. She completely ripped it out of my hand. And I have to tell you, action matters. Action matters. And so that's what we want to talk about today. So as we get into this and as we talk about some of the things that I think are going to be really important, I want to start with these two levels, right? So I'm going to put the slide up, and I want you to be thinking.
I love that he said action matters. So being unnecessarily aggressive in the face of, complete desolation. This is unenjoyable to listen to. So
About
we'll see
okay?
how far I can last.
Why are you thinking about being? You can do anything you want to be successful. You can do anything you want to go faster. You can do anything you want to build your business. You can do everything you want to get in shape. You can do everything you want. You can do and you can do and you can do and you can do and you can do until you're blue in the face.
Oh damn, Dr. Seuss up there rhyming 2 words.
And what separates winners from the rest is they don't do until they decide who they want to be. And the success is in the being, it is not in the doing. Selling is not an act. Selling is a relationship. You can make a living pursuing transactions, but you can make a fortune pursuing relationships. Who do you want to be? Who do you want to become? What am I becoming each and every day? Because when we understand the power of be, then we understand the power of these 2 letters saying that we can be everything. We can be everything we were designed to be. We can be everything that we were given the gift to be.
I think you'll find though, John, hang on, is that his name? Todd? I know my people. Todd, that quite literally, it is becoming increasingly harder for young people to be able to buy houses because they don't have enough money and the cost of living has gone up. So yeah, I don't think you can put things to their oh, no. Oh, sorry, I just lost my train of thought, but I do love this from Not That Kate. Be everything. Can I be a manatee? Sis, live your manatee life. Yes, Janet, he can always fall back on his rapping career. Oh, I wonder what emoji that was. It's a little box. Yeah, let's keep going with him.
We can be more. We can do more. We can become more. We can do anything. There's no limits. There's 0 limits. There's nothing that's holding you back except for this. And so when we look at be everything, we're looking like what are you becoming and where do you want to be? And to have
So his little sign up there says, "Oh, don't worry, not that Kate, but we can both be according to this guy, Danny Almioli." Oh, mate, from Awakened, the chief sales officer and founder, definitely not CEO. Even though I saw someone call her CEO in a chat the other day, she says that her emoji, right? Not emoji, sorry. Her mindset, right? It comes true. No matter what it is, you just think of it, comes true. But there's also conditions on it. So you can't think of not getting cancer because apparently thinking that you're not going to get cancer makes you get cancer. Makes no sense to me. And his little slide says be everything. What? Can you narrow it down? Animal, mineral, or plant? Are minerals plants? Or plants minerals? I don't know.
Total energy in your life requires vision. It requires you to understand where it is you want to be and when you want to be there. Does that make sense? And when you're building teams, it's your leadership responsibility to help people decide where are they, where do they want to go, and why do they want to go there, and how you can help them become that. Does that make sense? And so what we look at is we look at this being, we look at this word belief, and I'd like you to go back to the $1,000 raised up. I'd like you to be thinking, what was going on there? What was I thinking? What was I believing? This dude standing up here, he's got $1,000 raised in the sky. What is he doing? And I only have 40 minutes. We're already a little bit behind schedule. And I'm thinking, can I hold on long enough for somebody?
Agreed. Not that, Kate. It is a lot of pressure. And clearly he's got this like through line of be words, be this, be that, blah, blah, blah. Great. Thanks for that awesome advice, Todd. But I also think he has a book by the same name. Be everything. I'll have to do a sneaky search while we're watching, all right?
You can get out of their chair and get up here and get the money. And the answer is it works, right? But what do you believe? Did you believe that $1,000 an hour was possible? Because that was $1,000 in about 2 minutes. What do you believe about tomorrow? What do you believe about why you're in this business in the first place? Why do you do what you do? And until you understand the be, you can't do the stuff, right? So I've been selling since I was 8 years old.
I don't think that the person who grabbed the $1,000 off you is a role model. I think it was just a gimmick to get people excited, but it didn't last. So I don't know what you're trying to say here, mate.
I was the number one Little League candy salesperson. You have to give it up for me. I sold more boxes in less time than any other baseball team in the league. Candy, 8 years old. I decided that the best way to sell candy was not to go door to door, but to block off the streets where everybody came home at the end of the day and they could stop at the end of the street and buy candy as a ticket to get to their garage. And it worked. But today I'm thinking, like, have I become everything I could be? I started selling at 8. I've been running a business for 30 years. I help people, thousands of people for 12 years buy homes and finance homes. Am I where I want to be? What am I becoming today? Who do I want to be beyond this, right?
Hi, Amanda L. I don't know. I don't think this is an attainable goal, Todd. Yeah. So, Janitor says, well, Danielle loves to play word games because not only is she CSO, but also co-owner and co-founder, which isn't the same as co-owner, according to her, because in the most expensive packs, you can be a co-founder too. Yeah, because Jody seems to be a founder in the blonde lady, Ashley Headley Jones or whatever. She seems to be a co-founder as well. But how can they be co-founded? Like, the mystery is the product. Like, how does that become their product? Anyway, I'm getting a bit annoyed with the sound on here.
And my social media guy said, you're going to get the performance of a lifetime. And I said, it's fair to ask for that because I've been giving a lifetime of performances, but they're not performances at all. You know what they are? They're a deep desire for me to connect with you, to help you go to wherever you want to be.
Oh, hi.
Right? That's my job. That's all my job is. My job is to help you win. So when we look at this word belief, we have to understand, what do you believe, right? Like, what do you believe? Like, do you believe it is possible for a plastic straw to go through a russet potato? It's hard. It's not big, it's hard. Do you believe that? Do you believe the straw could go through this? And it's like, what is the relevance? Well, the relevance is this is everything that gets in your way. This is the hard stuff. This is the stuff you run into every day. This
I don't know about that, mate. All right. How's the sound, everybody? Like, I am sorry if it's a bit unclear. Oh yeah. Oh, Monat. Haven't you spent years telling us that your hair doesn't cause breakage or falling out? And yet here we are with a repairing serum. I think. I can't remember what it's called. They're always just, top-notch entertainment people,
is you, right? So you gotta get through this somehow, right? You gotta get through this. So if I come back here and I just grab a couple of my props, I'll take this wrapper off. This is a plastic straw, just so everybody can see. Can you see that? Bending right? So I have a question for you. Can a plastic straw go through water?
I have seen this one up close, and even when they were like, "Oh, the straw went through the potato," I couldn't see it. And it was even more like it's even more difficult to see, even though it's closer up. Oh, I keep pressing the space bar, and that's not my shortcut to press play. So here we are.
Okay, so it's true. Now, so we put it in the water, right? Now we get to hold this, and we come up, and out comes water, right? So the straw can go through water. We're all in agreement, right? Okay, so one more time. So that point has been made. Now, if this is a problem, and I have this straw, and all I want to do is attack, right? I attack to get through the straw under the potato. I attack. I can't get through it. It keeps hitting and kicking back. It keeps hitting and kicking back. I can't get through it. Have you ever tried that? Have you ever like run up against an obstacle and it's like, what am I going to do? Well, what is it?
No, sir, I have not tried that. Okay. That's weird.
Potato. Water. It's 100% water except for the skin. So all I really have to do is just get past the skin, right? If I get past the skin, will I be able to get through the rest of the potato? The answer is yes. Okay, what is this? It's a plastic straw. Until what? Until I do this and I close off the end. Because now, physically, and the physics behind it, as soon as I fill the straw with atoms, it becomes a steel rod. Can a steel rod go through a hard potato? I can't hear you. Okay, so all I'm going to do is this is me. On my way to becoming everything I want to become and run into obstacles. So what do? I attack. And all I have to do is look at my problem. All I have to do is reach deep, and I have to go, you know what? I'm getting through this. And that's about as big as all of your problems are ever going to be.
Well, if you had told me that Monations had a sleight of hand magician, I probably wouldn't have believed you, but here we are, you know? I know, Janet. It's like, look, hello. I am a theatre person. And when you're on a stage with a live audience, you've got to play to the back of the room. Everything has to be bigger because they can't see you except on their screen. And that's not always, it often is like a little bit slower. So yeah, like can we just get better at presentations. That's just a general note for MLMs. All right. Yes, Amanda. He just walks through because, like I said, I saw him boarding the plane. He's like, got, his pockets full of potatoes. He's just like, gotta go through security, and he's got cargo shorts with like potatoes in all of the pockets. Oh, that would be hilarious. Okay. Yes, Sandra, a bald man is still talking about hair products. That's the name of the game.
It's all mindset. It's all in the attitude and the performance, right? Say yes. Alicia, come here.
That's not culty at all. Say yes. Who's
So
Alicia?
I am a VIP, and I have products. This is my hair fairy. You ready to do this? Okay, so you have to come right here, anywhere you want. Okay, what I would do is I would hold it like this. You put your hand down as far as you can. That's fine. And then I don't want you to think about the potato. I want you to think about hitting my shoe with the straw through the potato. Wherever you want right there. Now think, don't stop. Don't be tentative. Just like you want with me. And take it, got it. Let's practice. Right, keep going. All the way there. Okay. You guys want it for Alicia and me? Okay, got it. Go. Got to hit the potato first. Okay, come on. All the way through. Get it out. You can do well, no, because that'll hit the potato. You'll mess it up. You can answer if you want. Okay, go all the way through. All the way through. Yeah! It's right there! It's right there! Give it up for Alicia Marie.
She snatched that money.
So here's the deal. Let's get into this. The absence of
Yeah, I think I'm gonna issue a general boo as well. Like, what? How? Why? What's the use of it? Like, obviously he's connected to belief, so you gotta connect it back, but he's not connecting it back yet. So we'll see.
belief is the creation of limits. The absence of belief is the creation of limits.
Choosing his view.
So our limits begin where our belief ends. Did you believe that you were going to be able to do this?
Oh, damn it. I just want the belief is the absence of.
Choosing his view.
So our limits.
Okay, the absence of belief is the creation of limits. Our limits begin where our belief ends. I gotta read that again. Belief. The absence of belief is the creation of limits. So if we don't have belief, we have limits. Obviously, very deep, Todd. But I think it's obviously about, well, if you mindset, another video about mindset. I got a curse at the moment. That's all I'm picking up. Freaking mindset videos. Found another one from Twan, who is the husband of Van from Elamir. So I might have a look at that tomorrow. But let's get through this one, hey? Jeez. Oh, what am I doing?
Limits begin where our belief ends. Did you believe that you were going to be able to do this? I think you were a little tentative, right? And then we just got it. Would you rather lose the sale or get really close and hear a yes? You'd rather hear a yes, right? That wasn't as pretty as mine, but I practiced this a lot, right? You did it the first time, right? You've never done this before. So look at this. Where are your limitations? Where are the things you say to yourself? I believe we're one step away from our greatest excuse being obliterated and screaming forward. I believe that if you love your life, your life's going to love you back. I believe if you believe in yourself, that belief is going to manifest itself in you, and you're going to do things you never dreamed possible. But what I do know is there's 5 behaviors you have to embrace, and in 30 minutes or so, I'm going to give you these 5 behaviors.
Tell you what I do know, and that is that there's a lot of part-time workers who are at this conference, Todd D, including nurses, so you might not want to diss them.
We're going to go quick. If you want any more information, just follow me at Todd Duncan Official. I've got a lot of stuff to back these things up. These are the 5 things I've worked on my entire sales career, okay? So let's start with the first one. Number 1 is success is a struggle. The behavior you have to embrace is I have to be a struggler. There's no such thing as easy success. There's no such thing as overnight success. There's no such thing as a perfect reel. There's no such thing as a perfect post. There's no such thing as perfect, but there is such a thing as progress. And if you don't embrace struggling, you're not going to get to where you have the God-given potential to be. In 1800.
What? I'm confused. Yes, Janet, it is 11:54, nearly midnight. I was gonna make the video earlier, but I think I fell asleep. If I ever, ever, ever have enough people to have a Patreon or whatever, one of the pieces of content I think I will release is myself falling asleep while I am supposed to be recording. It's so embarrassing, but I think, I think it would make people laugh. So there's that to look forward to, you know. Uh, this is difficult to hear. It's difficult to know what's going on. What does that say? Number 1, smuggler? All right, well, let's hear it. Sandra says, I suffered through one of these culty meetings with Amway, and I felt like an alien who missed out on the Kool-Aid. So embarrassing, I don't tell many people. Oh, well, thank you for sharing, Sandra. That's really great. It sucks that they take advantage of people like that. And even no, what was I talking about? Yeah, welcome, Sandra. And then Jana said, heck, even Boss Lee likes them to have a job because she knows they can buy the PV every month. Damn, burn. Yeah, how interesting. I remember her saying that to Colleen No Shame Sales Game, aka the most bitter Betty of all bitter Betties.
Dr. Wallace, who was a botanist, tried to accelerate how long it took for a caterpillar to get through all the chrysalis stages and become a butterfly. And he started when the caterpillar was first in the cocoon, and he slit that cocoon open, and 100% of the caterpillars died. And then he went to the next stage, and he slit that open, and 80% of the butterflies died. And then he went to the next stage, and he cut that stage open, and 50% of the butterflies died immediately. And then he went, and he got all the way over here, and all he did was put a little slit in it, and a live butterfly came out. Reading that from here to here involves what? Struggle, right? And the only way a butterfly can fly is because the butterfly has built its muscle and its wings, struggling for weeks before it gets free to do what it wants to do. And I think what we have to understand is struggle is where success is birthed. If it were easy, we'd have 100,000 people in the city. If it were
If it were easy, yeah, the concepts are quite easy, which is why you're talking down to them, but that's not the problem, how easy or hard it is. It's about the structure. That's the problem. Oh my God. Yes, Colleen definitely has the RBF. She's another one who tells on herself. I remember when she had that interview with Boss Lee and they were talking, and she said, "Oh, hi, Sonia." No, Colleen said that she thinks we're all jealous, they're just jealous haters. And they're just, I used to do that too. I'd be like, oh, look at her. She's freaking so beautiful. Fuck that bitch. And I'm like, Colleen, that's more of a you problem. A lot of us ladies don't actually think that about the other ladies. We actually enjoy their company, and I'm gonna try and oh no, hang on. My brain stopped working. Okay, yeah, so look, I hate this. I'm sing-songy tonight. Okay, Amanda says, first the physics of potato, now the biology of a butterfly. Why do I feel like this guy thought he was booked for a fun kid science show? And then just redid the notes for mindset. Look, like I said, I have noticed a trend of these people who position themselves as being higher, like coach, upline, whatever. They talk down to their downline. They are very condescending and use simple language and repetition. It's nuts. All right.
Easy. You'd be making $1 million a year every year. If it were easy, we'd have no turnover. We'd have no dormant businesses. If it were easy, you'd probably even be a little happier. The success is in the struggle. Write that down. The success is in the struggle.
Write that down. The success is in the struggle. Isn't the success after the struggle? I don't know. Like, I don't think so, well, a struggle, right? Right? Finding a new job, which I have found. So when I wasn't finding a new job, yep, I was struggling. But I don't think of it as success, Like, it's successful now that I've gotten the news and moving. That's right, Kate. Being rich is so hard. It's such a burden. Who is the MLM who talked about their uplines working hard? I think it was Veronica Bay. Yes, Sonia, write this down. And it's usually stupid shit. Danielle did that the other day from Awaken. She's like, wrote something down, the how or why, and then cross it out. Like, write something on your page to cross out. What's the use of that? All right, let's keep going.
And we have to struggle because it's where the muscles are built. So the first time Alicia Monique Blanco called me to follow up on whether or not I really wanted to be a VIP, I don't think I answered. And then I got a DM a couple days later. And then I got another voicemail. And then the fourth time I figured out, you know what? I love this girl. She understands what she's doing. She went through 4, no, I'm not interested. And then I became a VIP because she kept what? She kept after it. You know that about her, right? And Sarah and Bailey are talking about follow-up. Follow-up is the easiest thing in the world, but only 6% of salespeople in the world do it well.
Once again, we have it that you're gonna say something like, "Oh, it's not no now, it's yes later." Okay. Oh my god. Sonia. Write this down. Wait, front to back. That's handy information right there.
So you might make $1 million a month, follow up, but you never follow up. Give up everything else, just follow up. I'm going to get to that, but I want you to understand that the reason I have products, well, 8 products in my bathroom, is because somebody did not give up. Here's what I want you to write down. This is your mental. It is never
Where'd I go?
it is only a matter of when. Once you understand that,
Oh, that is that. That you have to wait to receive the light or whatever. And that also then keeps people on the hook because they're like, it's okay. You're still in the struggle. So it's okay that you don't have success yet, you know? Ew. Ew, Todd. I feel better of you. Gross.
you'll be able to embrace the second behavior, which is called be a rebounder. Be a rebounder. Be a rebounder. Get going and understand that I gotta keep going. It doesn't matter. Nothing else matters. I gotta what? I gotta keep going. And sometimes it feels like the odds are against you. Sometimes it feels like, well, she's got this special circumstance and he's got this. Sometimes it's like the 10th time that you've fallen down. And a gentle voice is starting to say, maybe you should get back up again. Watch what happens when you have that mindset.
Ooh. Well, we've got a video.
The 600-meter underway, headed down in Minnesota for the second this year. The promotion is in Waynesboro. And Jordan is probably going to be your favorite. She actually won the NCAA championship in 2006 and 800, but she only won one Big Ten championship in 2 years. 3 laps. In each of the next 600 meters, 3 times around 200-meter track in a few hours.
How funny. I thought that the green writing was something on the track. Now I'm gonna trip over it. Oh my god. Yeah, this one here, Janet. Keep going, keep buying. Oh no. Okay, sorry.
Jordan been running second. Jordan last year scored 23 points in the Gophers in their Big Ten championship. So they're really relying on getting a lot of points from her this weekend. And she just coming back from the board now in the home stretch. Heading into the yellow. Jordan falling down, gets up quickly, but that's going to cost her. Lucky she wasn't injured.
Her teammate just went to the front though, so they may be able to recover from that. And Jordan is flying down the back. She is going to catch Von Dorn, and she may catch the leader. Wow. She's got one.
This is a gutsy effort for Jordan. She's pulling up. She's looking at third. Jordan coming down the strike from the outside. Jordan is coming up strong. Jordan all the way.
That is amazing. To fall in a 600, I mean, this is basically a sprint. I mean, this is an extended 400, basically. But to fall with 200 years to go and get up and win, that is unbelievable.
So write this down. Get back up. How many times?
What is going on? I don't know. And he sort of just stopped it and didn't really comment on it. I think so, Sonia. I think so. Yeah, it is very confusing. I'm confused as well, and I've been here. Oh, okay, the underdog one. Yay. Yay. I don't know whether you've noticed this or not, Todd, but you're not the underdog. Monat has been traditionally successful. It's going under now, but it's always been top dog, so it's a bit different dog, you know? All right, I don't want to listen to any more of him, so I might put him away. What time is it? All right, I'm going to put him away, and I might add something else to what you watch. I was trying to find this girl on TikTok who's younger, and she is using her TikTok platform to recruit for Monat. She's got this very beautiful hair, like this curly hair. And it's not Monica, the one who won like the gratitude thing. It's a different girly. All right. What's happening? I don't know. How long is this thing? 1:06. All right. Sorry, you can't see my screen my other screen at the moment, but I am looking at stuff. I suppose I can do Tony's. I've got another Monat one. It's from a while ago. Okay, hang on. Don't start talking yet, Tony. Okay, so. Oh, hi. We've got 10 in the live. Hello, late comers to the live. We have been watching a painfully recorded Todd Duncan speech from Monations, and I stopped listening to that because it was annoying, because the audio was just echoing all over the place. Why? Why, you ask? Because there was no one there. All right. Considering how I've seen those conventions, they're pretty crazy. So they've dropped off a heap. All right, so this is Toni V. It's not Vanderchuck, because that is Gary V's name. I can never remember. And she is the tippity top of Monat. It's interesting that she has this color hair, and it's really thin and wispy. So she's not exactly the poster child for them. But guess what she can do? Guess what? She can. Oh no, it's gone. I was going to make a joke. And I don't know what the joke was now, because I was like, she can talk. Yes, Janet. Rissa left Elamir, went back to prove it. Yes, I know. Where did I see that one? I think it might have been the Elamir subreddit, though, it says another word in with, but Elamir subreddit did say that she'd gone back to prove it. Yeah, Puppy Mill's nice work. And I've seen bits and pieces of Kiwi's Avengers as well. Yes, Janet, the Julie Joe video where Tony's like, you don't have to pay taxes, they're illegal. I went and looked up that guy's site, and it is my opinion that it's a scam, because you actually have to pay money to be going along with their beliefs in that. So I'm like, oh, Tony, someone finessed you after all these years of finessing other people. Anyway, I do enjoy Tony at the moment, because she is doing a segment called Tony's Tips, TIPS, although sometimes it does sound like TITS, you know what I mean? All right, let's have a listen. So this is I think it was called A Letter to My Former Self. It's only 5 minutes long. So I'm going to watch this and then I'm going to go to bed. All right. All right.
Van Schoik. I'm so glad to be here with you today. Okay, so I shared this in our team group this morning on Facebook, and I've had this team group.
I don't know. I'm not sure what happened to the video. Hang on. Let's play
Hey everyone,
it
is.
All right. Hang on. It's being annoying. All right. We'll start again.
I'm so glad to be here with you today. Okay, so I shared this in our team group this morning
Now there's no picture. Love it.
on Facebook, and I've had this team group. I have a lot of new followers on here for 8 years actually, so it has quite a bit of information in there. And then also too, if you're not a part of it, DM me. I'll send.
All right. I'm going to try again. Just going to re-add it. Everybody loves when you narrate your thingy. Where is it?
It is Toni Van Schoik. I'm so glad to be here with you today. Okay,
Going.
so I share.
It's still not going. What's happening? Let's see if this will work. Nope. Gosh darn it. I am annoyed now. Oh, thank you, Sonia. Yes, Janet, tomorrow is my last day. Woo! And then we have school holidays, so where I have to move house. And the Frida tattoo was done by my local tattooist who lives in my town where I'm moving to. So I'm hoping to get some more ink. And I just gave her like a bunch of different Fridas and she did that. So, all right. Why won't you go? Just play stupid Tony. All right. We might have to do it without the video.
It is Toni Van Schoik. I'm so glad to be here with you today. Okay, so I.
All right. So we'll just bear with it. I mean, we don't need to see her.
Shared this in our team group this morning on Facebook, and I've had this team group. I have a lot of new followers on here for 8 years actually, so.
You've got a lot of new followers now, or you have been getting new followers for 8 years? We get it. But it's like, watching these old style network marketers who haven't been on the campaign trail of recruiting, it's interesting to see them getting back into recruiting. Another person I saw is Brittany J. Saur, Saur. At the moment, she's sporting this interesting. She's gone for the Kim K look. Hi, Heather. Yeah. So I don't know what's happening there, but I've followed her on Instagram for a while. Brittany Saur. She's a tippity top as well, and yeah, she's recruiting again. So it's getting hard out there for a bitch. All right, let's keep going.
It has quite a bit of information in there, and then also too, if you're not a part of it, DM me. I'll send you the link to get in there. But I want to talk to you about this really cool challenge that I did. Okay, so this is going to be a letter to your future self. Now, if you follow my trainings or if you've been to our 3-day training weekends, you will know that I do this, but for the masses, I haven't done this in a while, and so I've had a lot of other goals and things that I want to see done. Ideally, you should be revisiting this once a quarter, but it should be yearly goals. So I want to share this with you. This was a new letter that I wrote to myself this morning, and it's
can't wait. Yeah. I bet you this isn't going to be just like straight bragging. Right. She's gone to the Danielle Miali School of I love myself, but I hate my body.
Says, hi, Toni, congrats on the $20 million club. You've helped another 400,000 people, and you have 1 million people on your team earning 300.
MF, I do apologize. The video is not working. It's like a live in her car or something. It's only 5 minutes, but we tried to reload it 10 times, but it wouldn't reload, so we're just listening. Did you hear her? Oh, you are this, you're amazing, you've got 1 million people under you, blah, blah, blah. Well, maybe a bit less than 1 million, Toni. Yeah. Based on the numbers of people who have left.
$100 or more a month. Your countless service-based acts have helped many more worldwide. You have your second home in Delray Beach that has an ocean view, modern amenities, and with a saltwater pool.
Toni, are you writing an Airbnb bio? Because that's what it sounds like. It does not sound like you. It doesn't sound aspirational. It doesn't sound humble at the slightest. This is flexing, pure flexing. Yeah, Sonia, there is a lot of people in MLMs who are their own biggest fans. Veronica Bay, Danielle Mioli, Amanda Wan. Damn. Why can't they just be better women? Please be better women.
Plus, you also have your own car, which is a convertible there, because you guys know how hot it is. You use this also for your team, for their retreats, and for retreats and incentives that you do as well. You have also built the effing simple CRM for not just our company, but all of network marketing, and it's helped millions in the industry with time management and making more money by 30 to 40%. You were the pioneer.
That is crazy. Yes, MF. This is the top of Monat who said don't pay your taxes. What to quote the great Hermione Granger, what an idiot. Heather says, why do their goals have to always be so huge? Why can't it just be, I want to be happy with my family and friends and take care of my bills? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it's all just gloating, really.
You've written your 4th best-selling book, Effing Simple, free.
Oh, also, Watch Savvy writes books scathing review of said effing simple because it is not well written. Toni is verbose without knowing how to use words. So it's all around giving cringe. All right, Toni, thank you.
Which has made the New York Times best-selling list. You have grown an even closer bond.
And Savvy also has a video about how the New York Times bestsellers list is a bit of it's a bit scammy, You can buy your way to the top. And since the Toni and her partner have everybody underneath them, they've probably got some spare money to talk themselves up.
With your husband Jay and Naomi and Catherine, my 2 girls, because they have always been your why. And you all always invest time with each other. You've traveled to Europe and Australia, not only to see your bucket list places and destinations, but also to help explode the businesses there while working with nonprofits as well, everywhere.
A letter to yourself from 5 years ago. Wow. Oh, so you didn't come to Australia because you wanted to visit it. Just wanted to come and put your nose into the business that you'd set up down here. Well, Wow. Oh, she's awful. Um, yes, Janet, check it out. Very funny. And MF says, yes, I saw that. They can buy the books in bulk to increase their rank. Yep, that's it. Yeah, no, absolutely this, Sonia. It does seem like she's not reading it with any conviction at all. It's just like Anthony Napolitano, where people just, it's just word vomit. It's usually, buzzwords, but they've got it memorized and it goes, they've got the cadence, they've got the pitch, they've got everything. It's because it's not genuine.
You go. Your service-based behavior and leadership has opened many doors in both your professional and personal life, and you are enriched with blessings and will continue to get better and bigger. You've never been more in love with your life as you are now. All of this will be received by, and you guys, I have a big 3-year goal for this, 12/31/2025. I want to get all this stuff done. So you've got this, girl. Don't stop. Don't look back. You're worthy. You're committed. I love you. Love, Toni. So you guys, this is a very emotional thing to do for yourself.
Oh, hello. We got some tears. Interesting how the power is taken away from this video by not having a visual. That's really good. Like a good way to sort of get to the heart of the issue because you don't have to have the same empathy when you're watching somebody who's breaking down naturally. We may feel some empathy and soften our thoughts like, oh, she really thinks that she's doing something or whatever. And no, it's all a manipulation on top of that as well, because we can tell from when we're just listening to it. It just seems to come out of nowhere.
But I want to tell you is that writing a letter, you have to write it. You guys, I have it in my Moleskine book. Okay? So you have to write it. But when you get done writing it, I want you to go live and I want you to video yourself reading this letter. So every time you get discouraged, every time you hit a road bump, every time there's an obstacle or you're feeling negative or, things aren't going your way and maybe your business is plateauing or maybe it went backwards. Doesn't matter. You've got to rely on yourself to really, really plug in and hold yourself accountable. And this is part of doing this, okay? So, in addition to that, you guys have done this, and this is
She just wants to get the word out. She didn't give a fuck about that way, sorry, write a letter to yourself from 5 years ago. She don't care. She just wants the content out there.
also something else that I do, but I wanted to share this with you guys today because it's a very powerful exercise. I want you to take a piece of paper, okay, blank, and this is what you're going to do. See this up here? You're going to see one column says positive, one over here it says negative. You're going to make a T-shaped chart. Okay, you're going to focus on at least, you guys know that if you, I have 6 pillars, but these are the 3 main ones, that you're going to write down all the positive for personal, professional, relationships right here, and then this is the negative. What isn't going right that you're not happy with, okay? Then I want you to cut out this whole side so you have positive here, negative here, okay? So then after that, what you're going to do is with this negative side, you got.
Hi, Lynn. Yep. It's not going to be a long one. Toni has lost team members this year at an incredible rate. Yeah, she's not a very pleasant person. She just seems very abrasive and entitled. She's very entitled. It's like, of course I have this many people in my downline. She strikes me as being very elitist and oh, hang Writing a letter to your future self seems, like a good idea at a broad level, but it's so manipulative in an MLM context. Absolutely, and that's probably a blanket statement for all. Like, it's good to have aspirational goals as long as they're not outrageous. Like, going to become an astronaut or whatever. Oh yeah, this is true. It has gone to her head. And that's why she's back on the trail again. It's how I felt about Veronica Bay too, because Veronica Bay just seems would be the worst upline. Do you know? Like, and I just don't understand how there's not anyone coming out against her. But if you're out there, people, we will give you a soft place to land, for sure. Sonia says, I don't think you're supposed to read the letter to your future self immediately, though. I mean, I guess that is the future. 30 seconds into the future. IDK. True, true. MF says, did you notice that she started being very active on social media only this year? Yep. Before it was only here and there, so she must be in big trouble. I can recall quite a few months ago, where Chelsea put her up and said, oh, this is the original Monat lady, and that was probably just after WFAB, so there was a bit of a boundary there of talking about it. Do you know what I mean? So she got used to them $200K dollars checks, and now that's cut in half, possibly more. But one of the more interesting things to come out of Monations is the amount of people who are not at the rank that they have achieved the highest level to. Like, they may have been an SED, but they don't have the numbers to stay up there, but they still being treated and called an SED. Because you can't have bad press, you see. All right, let's keep going. Let's get this done.
Guys, you're gonna burn it. You're gonna burn it. Record it all. Record it all and play it back. Play it back with you, or play it back for yourself. But you guys, don't live here. Live here in what's possible. Live here in what is going right. Live here, and there are so many things, even in the weird world that we're in right now. There's so many things going right. So tell me in the comments, what is going right? What is, really working for you? And then lastly, you guys, you know what you have to do. Click on the link above. Make sure that we connect. And you know what? The great thing is that I just want to share with you all of these grand things that we're doing, great courses and
You don't want to share things. This is to recruit. It's to recruit. That's it. Boom.
trainings and everything that we're doing. But you guys, right now, I want you to focus on putting more positivity into your life and out there in the world, because you know that we all need more love and kindness. All right, you guys, take care. Mwah. Love you. Bye-bye.
All right. There we go. Oh, oh, oh. She's just awful. But I don't think she's the worst. I don't know who I think the worst is. It's hard because we've got a rotating set of, villains in the anti-MLM sphere. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it there, people. Just a little mini live, and I'm gonna go to bed. All right. Well, thank you for hopping on by. And oh, is this true, Charlene? Yeah. Well, the tax evasion website that was referred to in Julie Joe's video, like, I'd looked it up. I think you looked it up. Was it you who looked it up? Very yes, I'm using it as an adjective. All right, yeah. Oh, thanks, guys. Oh, all of you good nights just came through like all at the same time then. So thank you, and yeah, leave a like if you want to, and I'll probably see you tomorrow. Well, you'll see me tomorrow. I'll be on YouTube. Okay. Have a good one, everybody. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Okay. Where's my mouse now? All right. Bye.